Alright guys, my name is Elitz. I play League of Legends and this is my first League of Legends video. Um, as you can see in my profile, there is other videos of other games, but right now I am focusing on League of Legends. I'm really sorry I sound a little funny. It's because I'm a little sick, but can't really do much about that. Anyways, I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite junglers, Udyr. Udyr is one of my favorite junglers because he is so versatile. He can do so many things. Like, he can tank as a natural tank. He doesn't need a lot of tanky items to be tanky. But, you know, he can do a lot of damage, and he can move really fast in the jungle. He has good ganks. He doesn't have really strong ganks if you don't know how to use them. Like, if you don't know how to use Udyr, he could have really bad ganks. But if you know how to use him, he's got really strong ganks. I like him a lot. And I personally fell in love with Udyr after watching one of my favorite streamers. As you see, I warded my red. Why did I ward my red? Why do people ward their buffs? Why? Why warding? Warding is so strong. He's so important. Why? Because let's say that the other person is a really aggressive jungler and he wants to counter jungle me. Well, what can I do if I get counter jungled and I don't know if I'm being counter jungled? I can do nothing. But if I see them that they're counter jungling me, I can do something about it. Right now I'm on my blue, but if I see them counter jungling me and I'm on my way to my red, I don't go for my red, I go for his red. Or I can tell mid and top to help me and kill that bastard and get my buff back. But that wouldn't do much because I get my buff back, but I don't get the experience you already got. So I usually, if I see I'm being counter jungle in the very beginning, what I do is I go for their buff because I want the experience. The buff is really important, is one of the most important things, but the experience is what I'm after in this early game, is the early levels. Instead of going to counter jungle them, I decided to farm. Why did I decide to farm instead of being more aggressive? Because if you see my mid is a Kayle. Kayle is a great strong pick, but the problem is that she's going against a Lux. Lux outranges her, so she's gonna have a lot of problem in mid. So I'm gonna try and assist her in the early game until she gets strong enough that she can pick Lux. It doesn't matter how much range she has. Why did I go for my golems instead of my red after Wraith? Because it's warded. If he wants to counter jungle me, it's already warded. I can see it. I can wait until he's low enough and kill him. Get that first blood kill that we all love. But hidden and counter jungle me. So I'm going for my red after my golems. I get my red. If he for some reason comes to counter jungle late, there's a ward right there that I can see if he's coming or not. So I can prepare and I can do something about it instead of just running. I see that my mid is having problems. I'm going to do my wraiths, and after my wraiths, I'm going to go and help my mid. Why? Because you want all your lanes to win. The more lanes you win, the more probabilities you have of winning the game. Some people think that because bot won, they're going to win the game. Not necessarily. Because if the top or the mid is so fed that they can out damage or that they can neutralize your bot or whatever lane you have strong enough, it doesn't matter. So you want all your lanes to be as good as possible. See, now I got that Lux kill as a free first blood. I stunned her, I saved Kayle. Kayle can now safely farm a little bit more, which puts Lux at a disadvantage. And I'm already putting my mid lane ahead. You know, he's gonna get a few hits off the tower. That's really important because that tower doesn't heal. So eventually she's gonna down her tower faster than Lux. So if you see, I'm farming a lot. Why am I farming a lot? Because farming in this game wins the game. Farming wins the game. Farming is so important in this game. People undermine farming and they go, like, junglers go straight to ganking. I want to gank. I want to get a lot of kills. And that's the problem. People focus on getting kills and not getting objectives. And one of the objectives, even if people don't realize this, is farming. Now, I went to bot. because they were overextended. I couldn't get the Caitlyn because she flashed. That's a flash that she doesn't have anymore. So I can come again and gank her. But I didn't follow. Why did I even follow? I could have killed that Blitz. I don't know what's behind that fog of war. That is another thing. A lot of people make that mistake of tower diving and following and getting that kill and then getting killed. So you're doing nothing. See, now that Blitz and that Caitlyn had to back. They're not going to get a lot of farm while my bot lane is sitting there relaxed farming. That is putting your lane ahead of the game. You don't need to get kills to get ahead in the game. I mean, kills are just a bonus, and kills are really important. And don't make the mistake of thinking that kills aren't important. Kills are very important, but objectives are more important, and farming, in my opinion, is one of the objectives in this game. Now, I'm gonna gank this Lux here. She flashed. Even if I don't kill her, she flashed. She wasted one of her summer spells. That means I can come back later and kill her, or my mid laner can kill her later really easily because she has no escape. So I'm gonna go back to farming. I already pushed that Lux a little bit. She's scared because she thinks I'm gonna kill her, like the first blood, but I'm not. I'm gonna farm. See, I see top lane that is handling himself quite well with that G, so I am not gonna pay too much attention to that top because Shyvana, if she doesn't get fed, it doesn't matter. She's gonna go tanky either way, and that's what I need in this game. I need a tank, but I'm gonna help her here because she has 2. I'm gonna get that G kill. Thank you very much. And this Maokai, I'm gonna share it with Shyvana because I want her to get fed as well. I don't want one person in this team to get super fed and then carry the game. Why? Because you might carry the game, but you might not. You might get focused and then lose the game. That's something really important. Now, you see me that I text the lane. Now, if you know what I'm talking about and you've seen the streamer, he talks a lot about texting the lane, sorry. I text the lane a little bit, then I go to my blue. And why do I say my blue? Because this is my jungle. They are my buffs. I don't want the other jungler to get my buffs. I want me to have my buffs. You know? So I'm gonna go over here in mid. I see the Kale's backing. I don't want her to farm. I don't want this Lux farming because I don't like her. So I'm gonna protect my lane until Kale comes back because I don't want her to touch the tower. You know, it's called defending your lane. Plus, I already got a blue. What's the worst thing that can happen? Can Maokai come and get my blue? I don't think so. He's gonna go and check his blue, and when he sees that he checked his blue, most junglers see, oh, I got counter jungled. I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna keep farming. So I think my blue is safe for now. I'm gonna back to get my blue. Why don't I share it with my Kale that she's at a disadvantage with a Lux? Why? Okay. There's 2 reasons. I need that XP more than she does. And why should I give a buff to someone that might not win their lane without my help and give that Lux a buff and give her a greater disadvantage? See, that is the things that you gotta think. Like, if my mid laner is not as strong as their mid laner because she's at a disadvantage because of range, for right now, I don't want her to get that buff. Why? Because she could die, and that Lux could get that buff, and it's gonna make it harder for the mid. And then I have to come in and take that buff. But still, she already got that disadvantage. That Lux already got the advantage. So these are the things that you gotta think. You might want to give the buff for goodwill and to help them for, you know, to win the lane or whatever not. But you might end up hurting them trying to help them, and that's not good. So yeah. So you see, I'm running around here, you know, because I want to go to bot. They probably already saw me since they're already backing up, and they pull me because there was a ward. I didn't know that, but you know, can't really do much. I don't go for the blitz. I ignited him, but I don't go for him because if I would have gone for him, I would have died. See, now I get greedy. I get greedy and I go after the blitz, and this is a mistake that I did. You never chase. You never chase because you don't know what's behind that fog of war. See, now, you'll see what happens to me here. I get greedy. That Maokai spots me. He kills me and gets the blue buff that I stole from him and my blue buff. So I did nothing there. Yes, he didn't get the experience from the from killing both the golems, but still he got the sustain and I don't. And that was my mistake. I should have just backed in that little bush, but I got greedy. Tends to happen. Those are the mistakes that we don't want to do. Never, because those are the mistakes that might lose you the game. And that is not what you want. You want to win. You want to get out of whatever rank you are in. And that's important. So now I'm here back again. And I'm just going to go farm. Because I see the top lane is doing really good. Although he's overextended. So that's another thing, people, man. Don't overextend. You never know when they're going to gank you. Where they're going to gank you from. How are they going to gank you? How many people are going to gank you? I mean, unless you see them all in the map, like you see where the jungler, the mid, the bot are, then you can overextend. And even then, you don't know, man. There's so many variables in this game that you shouldn't overextend. Just push your lane, keep pressure, but don't overextend. See, now I'm farming here mid because I want this lane to be pushed. And I'm going to hit that tower a little bit. Why? Because I'm helping my mid laner. People think, oh, you're pushing my lane. That's not helping me. Yes, that is helping you because that's less hits that you got to hit your tower for. And that is winning your lane. I'm helping you win your lane. Especially if you are at a disadvantage like Mikhail is. If your laner is mad because you're getting his farm, tell him to not be mad. Because if you're getting the farm and you're pushing that lane, you're creating pressure. You're not letting those minions get to your tower and then you farming them up and you're going to lose them anyway. Because if the minions get to your tower, the tower's going to start killing them. And that's minions that are lost. Might as well give them to somebody. Somebody's going to put a good use to it. So I'm getting my red here. You know, always important to get your buffs. I see that bot lane a little overextend. Well, they're not really overextended, but you know, they're easily gankable. I decided to back after my red to buy some stuff, you know. Oh, that's another thing, man. I see a lot of people focusing and getting all the items in their build or whatever now, and they never as a jungler buy home guard. You wanna buy home guard as a jungler. Why? Because obviously there are a few exceptions, but why? Because you get out of your base faster, you can go and help a lane faster, you can move faster. It's really important. Like, those are the little things that help you, you know. And I'm here gonna gank. I got a tower hit. They saw me. She's running, but she has nowhere to run. She's gonna die. She has my red hit her. I get a double kill. That's beautiful. That right there was beautiful. Alright? So I'm gonna farm the rest of this minion wave, and I'm gonna push this tower. Why? Because it's my job. I need my bots or my lanes to win. I need them to win. So I could have gone mid and helped that kill, but by the time I got there, that Lux would have already killed her, and I would have done nothing, and probably even given that Lux a kill. So I'm gonna give that Lux a kill, but I'm gonna win bot lane. That's objectives always. Forget kills. Objectives always. That's the more important. Farm objectives. So I ward my blue. Why? Because I'm gonna go get dragon. Most people forget about wards. Man, wards are so important. If you ward and you see the jungler going for bot lane, you saw that freaking jungler. You can warn bot, and they don't get ganked, and that jungler doesn't get a kill. Or you can counter gank and get a triple or a double or whatever. You know, get kills, get farm them. You know, that Maokai's really angry. He's like so angry, man. He doesn't. Yeah, I'm sorry. It makes me laugh because my playstyle is really it infuriates people to a level that they quit. And I'm not saying I'm really good. I'm just saying that it's really annoying. But I'm not here to please nobody. I'm here to win. So I see this Maokai here out of place. He's gonna gang mid. So I'm gonna scare him off and see what happens. Now this Kale right here, she's greedy. She's greedy. You see? She got really greedy. But I'm gonna save her. I'm gonna scare off the Lux. I'm gonna go and stun the Maokai, and I save that kill. See, she really needs to be thankful that she has that ult, and that ult is so low on cooldown, because otherwise she would have died, and that's a mistake. You really don't. There's two people. I mean, you know that your team is there, but you can't kill Maokai that fast. He's tanky. All right. Well, now I have the Shyvana here tanking the tower. We're gonna tower dive and get this Maokai. Why? Because she's willing to tank it. I don't care. I got a free kill. You know? Now, that Shyvana right there, she got greedy. There was no need for her to go for the Yi, because she was low enough and she couldn't tank the tower. So I decided to go and help her. I evade that Lux ult. I get the tower, I get the kill, and hey, she gets the assist. Yay! So now we got it back. But instead of backing, I'm gonna go and get my Wraith. I'm gonna farm. Farm is so important in this game. I keep saying this, and you guys might be already tired of hearing my voice, but farming is so important. Like, farming gets you ahead. Whenever you have a chance, calculate how many kills or how much farm does it get you the gold of a kill. And if you think of this in this way, there are gonna be games you're not gonna get fed, but your farm is gonna be so good that you're gonna look like you're fed. You know? So, I mean, don't always try to get. I mean, in this game I got lucky. I got really fed, but there are other games that I jungle with Udyr or other type of junglers that I don't get as fed, but I farm so much that I look like a fed. Now, I'm looking for opportunities always. You know, opportunities to get kills, to get objectives. And these two here in bot are so overextended. You have no idea. And I'm coming with Kale. They probably already know because it's probably worded, but I'm gonna steal this red and be more annoying since they're already Kale is at or Caitlyn is already at her tower. But I'm going down there. I'm going down there. After I get this buff and be more annoying like always, I'm going down there. See, Kale entered the wrong way because there's a tower there. See, she had the back and got a lot of damage in. That is that's the wrong way to enter. You never want to do that because you're gonna get caught off, and it's really bad. That Leona threw her ult. Kale died. I'm gonna see if I get this kill. Yeah. The red buff for the win. See, that's why buffs are so important. But now I need to get out. Because we're so low. I'm going to see if I can try and get this Caitlyn. I don't know. I think Jinx gets it. Yeah, Jinx got it. Now, see, now we're overextended. Because we're so low. And we're so cocky. Because, see that? Look. See, that's what happens. You get so cocky and you die. And you get free kills. We should have backed after the Caitlyn kill. But, it doesn't matter. We have so many kills, and we got 3 towers. They got none. So, let's just keep going. Alright, so I back here. I back out. Jinx needs to back as well. I'm going to go buy some items. I got my Zephyr. And I got my Phage, which is really important. It makes me a little bit tankier. Oh, something that I forgot to tell you guys. Have you noticed that the entire game I always have wards on me? So important. Like, you're as a jungler, since you're moving a lot, you have the opportunity to ward wherever you go. Obviously, the most important places to ward are the entrances and exits of the jungle. If you ward the exit or the entrance of a jungle, you see if you're gonna get counter jungled, if you're gonna get ganked. You know, there's so many possibilities with wards that they make them so important in the game that they're overlooked. Like, people think that wards are not necessary, but they are. Wards are so necessary. Like, I've seen games with well warded spots that win games. So here I'm gonna get greedy, even though I shouldn't have entered. I should have just left with Shyvana. But I'm gonna get this double kill, and they get nothing. They get nothing. No, they shut me down. I should have gotten that Yi. So sad that I didn't have my knight, but oh well. I saved the Shyvana, I got a double kill. I gave Caitlyn a shutdown and my buffs. I don't like that, but what can you do? You know, I shouldn't have gone in. I should have just saved Shyvana and left. But I was greedy. I gotta admit, sometimes I get greedy. Everybody does. There are mistakes that we make, but I'm not playing against diamonds or challengers, so I can get away with it and still win. That's something you need to practice. Like if you're gonna get into higher ranks, you might want to practice that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's gonna lose you games in higher ranks. So get that bad habit out of your system. If you want to have that really bad habit, go play normals, and then you can do that stuff. So we're here getting our dragon. If you saw, I warded my blue again because that's so important. That Maokai is really angry at me, so he's gonna try always to get my buffs. You know, try to play the counter jungle game. But at this point, I have the jungle so under control that there isn't much he can do. He isn't doing much either on team fights, so he's got to be really angry. I get my blue buff. At this point, I don't give Kale my blue buff because she doesn't need it. I need it more than her. Why? Because I change stances so much that I eat my mana. And I need to move fast and get those kills. I get this free kill over here. Boom. Yeah. See ya later. Alright. How's that trick to you says later? I get the shutdown on Lux. See, because they were overextended. They don't have a tower there, but they didn't know. Well, they would have known if they saw their mini-map, you know, Blix getting killed, but they probably got greedy trying to kill them. I got a triple. It really is a quadra kill, because I got the Blitz, but right, sometimes it's a douche. Alright, see, G got that top tower. Why? Because that Shyvana wasn't paying really much attention to their top, but it still is worth it in the sense that we pushed the mid tower, so we got 4 kills and a tower. I think that's worth it. This Blitz is really greedy or really stupid. One of either. He almost got killed. I'm gonna still keep pushing and keep pressuring, but I need to back because I'm pretty sure the other team is coming for me and really angry. So I need to get out. But instead of backing, I am gonna disrespect a little bit here and then back. Oh my god, I really need to stop doing that shit. I need to stop copying people. Anyway, see, now I backed. I got a couple of I almost got my item, my visage. Sorry, I was thinking I forget the name. I almost got my visage, so I'm gonna farm a little bit. I need 500 gold. That's not really hard to get. See, I see mid lane that needs a little pushing, but I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna get my golems here, and you know, I see that bot is pushing, but they should have it handled. There's 3 bot. Well, there's 2 now. Leona shouldn't have left, but oh well. This tower is too low. I really need to push it. I don't really want to lose it. I never want to lose any towers. I'm just that greedy. Never lose tower. Alright, so I see that Kale got killed. I see that Jinx is about to get killed as well. So since they're down there and they really want to be that greedy, get that tower, I'm going to push mid. I'm going to push mid and make them regret it. Make them pay for it. Get this farm, pay for it. Pay for it. They're backing now because they know I'm going to push. Here's Maokai, but Maokai has no business dealing with me. So I'm going to disrespect him like that. I really don't care whether he's there or not. I'm going to hit it a little bit, the tower, you know, see how fast it goes down. I like to look at that. I'm going to back because these people are really angry at me. And I'm pretty sure that Lux and the other people are coming. A ward there. Like I said, warding is so important. So important. Alright. Wow. Nice. Leona got that Caitlyn. Disrespect! Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this Yi. And then... Nah, they got him? No, he left. Alright, he left. I'm gonna farm. Farm, farm, farm. Always farm, farm, farm. Yeah, I'm a farm freak. I'm sorry. Farm freak. Farm, farm, farm. Alright, I see that bot is pushing. I see that Shyvana is taking my red. Why? Why taking my red? Oh, I think I told him to take my red. Yeah, I think I did. See, I bought my Visage already. I always got wards on me, you know, it's really, really important. Let's see. Opportunities. That Shyvana should push mid. You know, should push mid. Is he going for, yeah, he's going for mid. Push mid, always pressure your lanes. See, now, top needs a little pushing, mid needs a little pushing. Bot is dying. Again. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get this free buff here, while Leona just stalls them a little bit there. Nope, that's my buff, dude. That's my buff, Lux. I'm gonna hit Maokai because it's the closest. Plus, Leona has Lux stun. I'm gonna take that kill. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take this other kill here. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna push this lane because they got 2 down, and Caitlyn and G and Blitz, they have no business dealing with us 3. So I was gonna push this lane over here because it's free. Yeah, free. I see Blitz going for bot, but that just makes it worse for their team because they can't do nothing really. Wow, that was can't do nothing. Thank you for the kills. Thank you very much. Thank you for the double kill. That Shyvana stole my kill. She would have been a triple, but whatever. Not gonna fight over a kill because I got enough. If enough, I don't know, man. A lot of people say that getting enough kills is not a thing. It's never enough. Oh well. I'm gonna push that top lane. Well, it needs pushing. I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't remember. But let's see. Baron warded with the pink. Wow, I find it funny, man. The pinks aren't now visible, and people don't see. Like, people don't take them down. Oh well. I'm gonna take this top because I can. Since Shyvana took my kill, I'm gonna take his farm. Yay! That's how I roll. I see Jinx over there getting dragon. Good job, Jinx. Always objectives first. Good job. Good job. And we should all group together and push mid, because mid's pushing a little bit, and so does bot, and so does top. But let's see what happens. I think I'm gonna farm always. Bot has it covered. Someone has to go mid because you're gonna push mid. Look at that. And mid's so low right now. They took their tower, but they're gonna pay. Don't worry. So running a lot. See, my team doesn't need me. They don't need me. I don't need to be here. I'm just, I'm just here for the courtesy. That flash, man. That flash. Yeah. So they're almost dead. Thank you for the kill! See, why did G do that? Why did G do that? I mean, why do people do that? You see their entire team. You're not gonna kill them all because you're not that fit. You're not that tanky. Why do people insist in doing that? Why? Like, why? I mean, you just gave the, well, I don't know, man. They're gonna lose either way. But alright, thank you guys. See you later. Don't forget to keep watching my videos and subscribe. Thank you.